It was a lonely night in Sleepy Hollow. Down the rabbit hole, I followed you. One-way tunnel to Wonderland.
My name is Kiara Ventura, and I'm reporting for the ExperienceMag in collab with ArtsyWindow. And I'm sitting here with the beautiful Roe Black, who is an artist. So please introduce yourself. What do you do? Who is Roe Black?
My name is Roe Black. I'm a spoken word artist. I also do like other things like videography and photography, but mainly focused on my spoken word and my EP that just dropped called Rose Art. Check it out. Yeah, that's basically it.
So you mostly focus on like spoken word and music?
Yeah.
And what kind of music?
I don't like to put myself in a box. I like all types of music. But right now I'm just focusing on like hip hop basically. I feel like hip hop has a lot to do with Black culture. So that's my main focus, my main audience.
And do you rap? Do you sing? Do you do both?
People have said it's rap, but I feel like it's still poetry, spoken word. I like to stay true to that. So I always call myself a spoken word artist. I wouldn't really say I'm a rapper.
So the ExperienceMag, we're focusing on like women's issues for the next issue. So do you talk about women's issue a lot? Do you talk about your personal experience? What are some things?
It's all my personal experience, really. I talk a lot about relationship issues, basically the dynamics between men and women, and how females are kind of looked at as objects now more than people, which I don't feel like that's true. We should be equals. If anything, females probably have more strength than males, you know what I mean? Because we're able to produce life. It's just a lot that I like to make people aware of. I don't really try to condemn in my music because I don't feel like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to, it's a fine line because I wouldn't really call myself a hardcore, feminist, but I do believe in women's rights. As far as the music industry, I feel like women are very sexualized. So I have to be very careful of the opportunities that I come across when it comes to working with older men, I feel, and I've learned that recently. But it's just like, I don't know, they feel like you have to be sexy to make it, or you have to be a sex symbol to make it, and I don't think you have to be. You can be smart, you can be intelligent, and you can be sexy at the same time, you know what I mean? You can be a multifaceted woman. Before I started this whole project and journey, I was doing poetry for a while, and I feel like I wasn't really heard as much because my stuff was always different, and I would always speak about things that people kind of saw as taboo. So they didn't really want to hear it from a woman. But if it was from a man, it would be like, oh my God, he's so powerful, he's a leader, you know what I mean? So I think that's something I also struggle with as a woman. I think if my work that I speak about was coming from a man's perspective, it will be valued way more by a male audience.
What are some things that you practice to self-maintain, to self-preserve? Because sometimes we can let the world just like bring us down and keep hitting us and not doing anything about it, just drown because we don't have any more energy. But what are some things that you do to keep yourself up, keep yourself awake?
So I dive into things I'm passionate about, doing things I love, staying around people that are positive. I cut a lot of negative people out of my life recently. I think that's very important. Not that I lost, love for them or anything. It's just that you have to take care of yourself. You have to guard your energy. I'm a big on that, big on guarding your energy.
And if there is someone out there, like another woman of color out there who wants to make art or is doubting herself or going through some shit, like what would you tell her? What kind of advice would you tell her?
I would tell her, girl, get up and just do it. Me personally, I spent a lot of time just sitting around feeling sorry for myself. I realized myself, I was victimizing myself, you know what I mean? Until I realized nobody's gonna come, like that tomorrow is always gonna be tomorrow, you know? You're always gonna say tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. So I just say, like, start today, put yourself out there, step outside your comfort zone. You never know what can happen, because once you start putting things like that out into the universe, it comes back to you. So, yeah, have faith.
All right, thank you.
That was dope.
And this is for the ExperienceMag, ArtsyWindow Women's Issue 2017.
And she's so dope.
Thank you.
She's very dope. I could never forget the look in your eyes, gazing as if you knew something I didn't, bluer than my depression, fiercely staring right through my worries as if you didn't understand why I was ever dumb enough to trust you. I didn't even really want to. I am an emotional prostitute, desperate for a love that will swallow my fears, a love that's deeper than the seeds planted in my psyche, telling me I'm not worthy of my dreams. I'm afraid of the truth, so I lied to you. I could never forget the look in your eyes. So dark, I found comfort in them. I was your next victim. I saw the signs. I saw the disguise. I saw the blood. The image won't stop replaying in my mind. Now I stand to the dark for freedom. Frank Ocean plays in the background, and I finally found inspiration to write. I am an emotional prostitute, desperate for the love my father doesn't show, but my mother won't let me forget. Daddy, why haven't you ever told me I was beautiful? Why are your hugs so loose? Why does every man I convince myself I love have the same characteristics as you? I know I've disappointed you, but I'm trying. Feels like you want revenge in my mind. I'm exhausted from pretending like I'm fine, contemplating suicide, but every time I tried, I thought about how much it would destroy your heart more than mine. And if you ever hear this, I apologize. I wish we could go back in time. Because now I see the world different, misunderstood because I move different, self-conspicuous, self-conscious too, but who isn't? 825, you are forever blueprinted across my sleeve. Wish you never had to leave. Pray to God that you still live through me. So what you living for? Ask niggas what they doing, they say chillin' bored. I see loyalty like a sword. Every stab, skin is torn. Shock rushing through my body, paused in thought. Feeling like the lights flickering and my heart won't start. Pleasure seeking, pressure to stop the hurt. But there's always a scar, and you wonder why we drifted apart. Vanity slaves stacking on power. A black man is killed every 28 hours. Another life that didn't get a chance to die naturally. My people taught to fear life and death simultaneously. Never complaining, asking why I look so mad. Attitude, reflection, suppressing, neglection for my protection. I'm actually fucking sad. Adapted abilities to numb it all. Emotions I deal with or turn off like a light switch. I don't feel shit or I feel everything. Crazy haze swirling around my membrane. The more I love myself, the less we have in common. Only listening to the Most High, my third eye. The sex was good, you're toxic though. My body said yes, but my spirit said no. These bitches just want a boyfriend, they ain't in love. These niggas still live in the past, covering the pain, counting cash. Everybody wanna judge her, but nobody wanna save her. Internally screaming like a woman in labor. Covering insecurity with ego instead of dealing with the root of why your heart beats slow. When shit don't feel authentic, I stop trying to make sense of it. Preach he's real, and his bars are fire, but ask his girl, she'll say he's a fucking liar. She'll say she's fucking tired. She'll say she's holding on for dear life after he bulldozed into her. No warning that his potion would pollute her ocean. When you lay down with monsters, it's only a matter of time before you become one. And an adrenaline rush is your only idea of fun. And when he asks you to try it and you say just once, I wish I understood hieroglyphics, so I know what I'm missing. Self-love was my prophecy, so I shook them demons off of me. Only 15 when he entered my spleen. Thoughts that love was that simple. If I give you my heart, that comes with my tempo. Wanted to impress this guy, so I lied when he asked if it was my first time.